My dear, even the stars whispered doubts about us. But I refused to listen. They said we were doomed. I heard a love story hidden beneath their silence. Sometimes experts speak with certainty, but love lives in the spaces between their words. When they questioned our bond, my heart answered louder than any judgment. Their analysis shattered illusions. My soul rebuilt a fiercer truth from the cracks. What they saw as flaws, I held as sacred scars of survival. An expert's verdict cannot capture the wildfire burning quietly between us. They said we'd break, but even broken, we still shine beyond their reach. Their words felt like ice, but our love pulses like a stubborn flame. Experts dissect, we feel. Sometimes feeling is the bravest rebellion. I listened to their doubts and found my own strength in the silence. They measured us with cold eyes. I measured us with trembling hope. When they said impossible, I whispered, not yet. Their certainty invited fear. My love invited risk. The expert's truth was their lens, not mine. They saw distance. I saw a path only we could walk. Sometimes love defies the map experts try to draw. Their verdict left me breathless, but I still breathe love in every heartbeat. They judged our story by the covers, never the pages we wrote. I am less afraid of their doubts than of losing what we have. Their words felt like storms. We built shelter inside each other's eyes. The expert couldn't hear the language, only our souls speak. They said, no future, but I felt eternity in your gaze. Their certainty was a wall, our love, a quiet rebellion. What they called chaos, I called our sacred dance. They claimed we'd fail, but didn't see how fiercely we try. The expert's voice faded, our heartbeat echoed. They predicted endings. I believed in endless beginnings. They analyzed the wounds, never the healing beneath. Their doubt made me question, but never made me stop loving. Sometimes experts see what's broken, not what's beautiful in pieces. They tried to speak for us. I learned to listen to you. Their words tried to unmake us. Love made us whole. When experts whispered, quit, love roared, hold on. They saw the silence between us as emptiness. I found unspoken truths. Experts weigh, but love flies without scales. They claimed we were mistakes. I know we're miracles. Their certainty froze time. Love kept it flowing. When they said, don't, my heart said do. The expert's voice was loud, but not louder than our connection. They questioned if we fit. I knew we were exactly where we belonged. Experts measure logic. Love measures feeling, and it never lies. Their judgment was a shadow. We are the light refusing to dim. They said it wouldn't last. I said it's already eternal. They counted flaws. I counted the moments that took my breath. Experts see the cracks. I see the light pouring through. Their words shook me, but love steadied my soul. When they doubted us, I held you tighter, silently defiant. They spoke like they owned our story. I'm still writing it. Experts see endings. I see how we rewrite beginnings daily. Their verdict made me tremble. Love made me brave. They warned of heartbreak. Love promised healing. The experts' doubt was cold. Our bond is fire. They looked for reasons to quit. I found reasons to stay. When they questioned us, I found faith deeper than their fear. They dismissed us as impossible. Love insists we are inevitable. Experts see the surface. Love dives deeper into unseen oceans. They said love is fragile. I say it's the fiercest force. Their skepticism was loud. Our connection is a silent revolution. They asked if we'd break. I ask if we'd ever stop trying. Experts see risk. Love sees possibility. They said, choose wisely. I choose you again, endlessly. Their certainty left me speechless. Your love left me whole. When they said no, I heard, not yet. Experts try to define us. Love refuses all boundaries. They saw distance between us. I saw the bridge we built. Their judgment couldn't reach the sacred place only we inhabit. They doubted our strength. Love proved relentless. Experts analyze, but love just is. When they said we'd fail, love said we'd rise. Their words echo, our love sings louder. They questioned our path. Love created the road. Experts see risk. Love chooses courage. They predicted our fall. Love raised me to fly. Their doubts were storms. Love is the shelter. When they whispered end, love whispered begin. Experts see problems. Love sees miracles. They said not meant to be. Love said meant to grow. Their voices tried to drown us. Love found the song. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. Experts spoke, but only love listened. They measured pain, I measured depth. Their certainty cracked. Love held steady. They saw fear, I saw fierce devotion. When doubt screams, love whispers the fiercest truth. Experts speak in certainty. Love thrives in mystery. Their judgment fades. Our connection remains infinite. They saw silence. I heard a sacred conversation. Love is louder than the world's harshest verdicts. They questioned our timing. Love created its own clock. The universe didn't ask their permission to write us. They saw broken pieces. I saw a mosaic of us. Their voices trembled with doubt. My heart stood unshaken. When they doubted our light, I held the flame tighter. Experts counted risks. Love multiplied miracles. They whispered, "Too late." Love said, "Always on time." The world doubted. The heart believed beyond reason. They analyzed our love, missing its wild, sacred pulse. Love's language is beyond expert comprehension. They spoke limits. Love erased boundaries. The cosmos laughs at their impossible. When the world shook, love was my anchor. They forecast storms. Love built the shelter. Experts judge with eyes. Love feels with soul. Their doubts were thunder. Love was the calm after. Love isn't what experts predict. It's what we create. They questioned our depth. I dove further. The heart's wisdom defies their logic. They saw endings. Love carved infinite beginnings. Love is the rebellion against their cold certainty. When they said no, love crafted a secret yes. Experts fear vulnerability. Love embraces it fiercely. They dissected our story. Love rewrote its meaning. Their cold words never touched our warm truth. Love is the answer they can't decode. They miss the sacred spaces only we inhabit. Experts speak in black and white. Love lives in color. They saw flaws. Love saw beauty in cracks. When they doubted, I loved harder. The universe signed off on our love, not them. Their judgments are noise. Love is the music. Love blooms in places experts can't reach. When the world said, "Stop," love whispered, "Go." Experts question the heart's rhythm. Love dances beyond reason. They counted the cost. Love multiplied the value. Their doubts made me fight with fiercer devotion. Love is the cosmic secret they will never unravel. When they said impossible, love said, "Watch me." Experts measure by logic. Love measures by soul. They claimed our love was fragile. I know it's unbreakable. The universe holds our story, not their verdicts. They saw silence as absence. I heard love's loudest song. Love is the wild, unknown experts' fear. Their doubts faded. Love's light only grew brighter. When they spoke of limits, love broke free. Experts analyze hearts. Love mends them. They questioned our bond. Love showed its roots. Love is the secret the world will never fully understand. Their words were stones. Love built cathedrals. When doubt reigns, love is the quiet king. Experts look for proof. Love lives in faith. They judged the journey. Love treasured every step. Love is the cosmic answer to their questions. They whispered fear. Love shouted courage. Experts saw distance. Love felt the closeness. When they said, "Give up," love said, "Hold tight." Their cold truths couldn't freeze our fire. Love dances in the spaces between their doubts. Experts analyze the surface. Love dives deeper. They tried to define us. Love refuses definitions. When they said lost, love said found. Their skepticism met love's fierce belief. Love is the silent roar experts never hear. They saw brokenness. Love saw strength. Experts question love's sanity. Love knows its own wisdom. They cast shadows. Love grew in the light. When they doubted, love became my rebellion. Their words were storms. Love what the calm see. Love defies their cold calculations. Experts see challenges. Love sees chances. They judged the past. Love shapes the future. When they said end, love whispered, begin again. Their doubts fell silent before love's roar. Experts search for certainty. Love thrives in faith. Love's truth is louder than any expert's voice. When they said impossible, love quietly proved otherwise. They questioned our strength. Love built mountains. Experts fear what love dares to be. They saw the cracks. Love poured light in. When they doubted, love only grew more. Love is the magic they cannot explain. Experts try to hold love. Love refuses to be held. They saw risks. Love chose the leap. When they said foolish, love said fearless.